Europe, one of the continents of all time. They're hilarious, entertaining, and got that drip on.
Was haben Sie denn da unten in Ihrem Stutzen drin? Bitte?
Zigaretten.
Jetzt erstmal eine durchziehen?
Nachher.
Warum haben Sie es dann mit auf dem Flügel?
Ich bin schnell eingewechselt.
That's cool and all, but how about we rank them capitals? Starting with Paris, France. Beautiful chaos, smells like dreams, and sometimes piss. You'll fall in love until someone yells at you for standing on the wrong side of the escalator. Romantic until you get jumped. Going to D tier. Vienna, Austria. Very clean and organized. You could buy schnitzel, listen to opera, and chill in the public transport. B tier. Not the best, but far from the worst. Copenhagen, Denmark. Bikes, heat, and taxes that actually work. You'll go broke, but at least you'll cry in a world-class cafe. Minimalist. It's also pretty safe. So B tier. Amsterdam, Netherlands. Looks like a fusion between a museum and a liberal arts college. And everyone is either high on aesthetics or, well, something else. Yeah, A tier. Lisbon, Portugal. It's Europe's sunniest existential crisis. Half the buildings are tiled, the other half are just holding on for dear life. So B tier. For be careful, those buildings will crush you. Ljubljana, Slovenia. It sounds fake, looks like a fairy tale, a capital so peaceful it feels illegal. Honestly, it seems goated. A tier. Berlin, Germany. Vibrant culture hub with a rich history, facing the challenges of rapid growth and modernization. And everybody in Germany seems to dislike it. C tier. Madrid, Spain. Beautiful and hot, but rents are rising. Summers are brutal. Your sweat will evaporate before your tapas arrive. B tier. Stockholm, Sweden. Clean and beautiful. Good public services and infrastructure. High quality of life, especially for families. But many locals don't fuck with the housing crisis, immigration strain, and a lack of community. B tier. Prague, Czechia. It's cheap and pretty. Like beer is cheaper than water. Affordable public transport and a central location in Europe. That's cool and all until you rent prices. B tier. Helsinki, Finland. Feels like someone put a sauna inside a tech startup and forgot to turn the lights on. It's serene, safe, and peaceful, but some might see it as a boring to visit. A tier. Budapest, Hungary. It's great if you earn a Western European wage with suburb transport, culture, and beautiful buildings, but expensive for locals. Yeah, it's going A tier also. Athens, Greece. Also one of the greatest cradles of civilization and potholes. You'll see Parthenon and then trip on a sidewalk from 400 BC. Also, some areas are experiencing a rise in crime and social tensions. Infrastructure challenges in certain neighborhoods, but it's still cheap. B tier. Brussels, Belgium. It's functional, has a good beer, but locals warn of unsafe pockets, i.e. midi area, and high cost of living. People live here, but even they don't remember why. C tier. Dublin, Ireland. It has a rich cultural heritage, vibrant pub scene, but the gentrification and rising living costs are pushing out long-term residents. C tier. Oslo, Norway. So expensive you'll cry into your $14 hot dog. But hey, at least fjords are there to save the day. It's clean, quiet, and emotionally distant, like the average Scandinavian. Also, crime is on the rise. C tier. Podgorica, Montenegro is a city that doesn't pretend to be something it's not, offering a genuine and unpretentious atmosphere. Blink and you'll miss it, then wonder if it was ever there. And so many critique it for being boring. I'll give it a C tier. Chisinau, Moldova. Soviet leftovers and questionable sidewalk. Rent is cheap, and like many poorer cities, the corruption is high, and if you want good healthcare and education, shit is not cheap. D tier. Rome, Italy. Everybody already knows one, if not the best city for history. I mean, it's the capital of the Roman Empire. That being said, the city suffers from pickpockets, and according to locals, the city's infrastructure struggles to keep pace with its population. A for Augustus. Skopje, North Macedonia. Apparently, it's an okay city that gets overshadowed by the more popular neighbors. Kinda like the country North Macedonia itself.
It's not ridiculous. That's not.
C tier. Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Historic and heartbreakingly beautiful. But the traffic is not for the weak-hearted. It's a crossroads of cultures and bad intersections. You'll cry from the scenery and from trying to find a parking spot. B tier, not gonna lie. Tirana, Albania. Colorful, chaotic and confusing, but oddly endearing. But hey, at least it's never boring. It's generally safe too, but the public transportation is horrible. B tier. Sofia, Bulgaria. Great food, mysterious infrastructure decisions. It's the only place where potholes underappreciated, slightly crumbling, but proud of it. B tier. London, UK. It's one of the most known capitals in the world. It has its iconic monuments, but overall it's far from being liked by the locals. Horrible smell and air, overcrowding, the cost of living, and the weather is trash. Has to be D tier. Vilnius, Lithuania. Its blend of historical architecture, vibrant culture, and a growing tech scenes, but suffers from their bus network, which hasn't fundamentally changed or improved since the USSR times. And the same can be said to the infrastructure. C tier. Warsaw, Poland. A modern metropolis with a rich historical tapestry. It also grapples with challenges like overcrowding, housing affordability, and cold winters. But locals seems to like it, which is rare for capital cities. A tier. Zagreb, Croatia. Green, affordable, and is very walkable. But apparently it's quite boring, with being far from the best cities to visit and live in Croatia. C tier. Reykjavik, Iceland. Long winter, expensive, but nice hot springs. B tier. Bratislava, Slovakia. Nature, friendly, affordable, but few street food and job opportunities. B tier. Minsk, Belarus. Very safe and clean. A tier. Vaduz, Liechtenstein. Small and rich. A tier. Valletta, Malta. Literally a Baroque fortress. A tier. Andorra la Vella, Andorra. Tax haven. B tier. Bern, Switzerland. Beautiful medieval town, and it's safe but very expensive.
Broke nigga alert.
B tier. Bucharest, Romania. It has beauty, history, and is actually affordable, while also being a vibrant city. Now, of course, corruption is an issue, but overall, a great city. A tier. Moscow, Russia. Very majestic. It is a cultural powerhouse. Theaters, museums, nightlife, but social and economic inequalities are visible. And navigating Moscow's vastness can be exhausting and intimidating. B tier. Kiev, Ukraine. Yeah, pretty unfair to rate it now, but it holds very beautiful monuments. Also, it always suffered from corruption. The city was dominated by powerful oligarchic groups like the Kiev 7. C tier. Belgrade, Serbia. Easily accessible, cheap, lots of interesting places to visit, offers a relatively low cost of living. A tier. That's it. Tell me what y'all think of the rating. If you liked the idea, hit the like, share, and sub buttons. And tell me, what would you like to see ranked next?